Momoa has been announced. It's official. Cast as his fantasy cast, DC casting for Lobo. Do you think now people are starting to say that I'm starting to hear more and more that Aquaman was a miscast? That he should, as great as he was or is or whatever, the fact, even though the fact that he was made $1 billion, the first one made $1 billion, people are now starting to say, yeah, he was good, but I'm hearing that people are thinking he was a miscast. Do you think that Jason Momoa was a miscast for?
Okay. We needed someone we all love.
Right.
Make us even go see an Aquaman movie.
Exactly.
We love Jason Momoa. I love Jason Momoa. I don't know how I get the Lobo casting, but I'm like, okay. But with Aquaman, I don't think it would have been successful without.
Yeah, it's like it's easy for you. You got your off the wall fantasy casting, something that the DCU never would have done. But now that we have hindsight, now that we've already gotten a successful Aquaman out of him, we can let James Gunn be James Gunn and do the characters that everybody's always hoping for. But I feel like the only reason why Lobo is even a possibility or actually going to happen, or the fact that we have Crypto the dog, is because we've had all these years of these movies and we have all these past iterations of it, and people have already gotten sick of origin stories. So it's like, let's just throw the weirdest or the most unknown or the beloved character in the comic books who typically wouldn't work on the big screen. Let's just do it. We've done it all before in the early 2000s, the 2010s. We've done it. Now let's just go for let's just shoot for the fences, I guess is what I feel like people are ready for. And I think James Gunn is a good example of bringing the weird stuff to life. Like, Lobo is a weird dude and he's awesome. He's a Wolverine alien Deadpool-ish kind of character.
He doesn't want to be one Superman, right?
He can beat the shit out of Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I know the character, I just don't know every little thing. And I know a lot of people have wanted this. So I'm very happy for you. Like I always say,
imagine Deadpool, Wolverine, and Superman had a throuple, and one of them got pregnant, and Lobo came out. That would be the description of what Lobo.
No, he's a villain.
He's an anti-hero, kind of like he's a bounty hunter. He's a intergalactic bounty. Like, he's not a villain. He just has a price. I'm like, he doesn't care about it. I don't think he cares that much about things. But if you're like, I'm like, all right, you want me to go get the Kryptonian? Pay me. All right, and he'll do it. I think
I could be down for that. But like you were saying with the origin story, that was the big thing I talked about in my Superman trailer reaction. Where you don't need Batman's parents getting killed. You don't need the poodles falling. You don't need Superman shooting here in his plane ship. Get into Kansas, make Mulder, just get it. We all know those stories. We all know the origins of these characters.
right.
I'm over having backtracking and all know.
Exactly.
So I'm glad he's doing it like that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And let me switch it up real quick. This came from Screen Rant. Jason Momoa is already proving his new DC Universe casting is perfect in a video of him reading the Supergirl script. And we got to remember, this is going to be he's going to be premiering in Supergirl, not in Superman. Did you hear who's cast as Supergirl?
No.
From the House of Dragons, as the young Targaryen.
What's her name? Maddie something.
Yeah. Like in the first couple of episodes when she was still young, before she was the queen. That actress, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's Supergirl. And now you got Jason Momoa, who was in the original Game of Thrones. You got a little Game of Thrones reunion happening right there.
There we go.
But yeah, it's gonna be I think we're one of the first people I haven't even really heard that many people talk about that. I think we just think debuted that fact on YouTube here. Yeah, that's right. We're the first. We're the first to connect those dots.
No, she is a good little actress.
Yeah.
I can dig this.
Yeah. It says here that the DC Universe casting of Lobo is already proven to be one of the best choices by DC Studios by Jason Momoa who shares his hype for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow with James Gunn's Superman movie currently in post-production. DC Studios is wasting no time getting another famous Kryptonian into the DCU. As Kara Zor-El is making her way back to the big screen, one of the newest additions to Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is Lobo, with Momoa getting his second DC gig. With Millie Alcock set to play the Girl of Steel in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, Momoa shared a new video on Instagram revealing that he has finally received the screenplay for the upcoming DC film. In true Lobo fashion, Momoa is heard cheering and laughing while celebrating with a cigar in his mouth. And you can check out the full the video. So that's one thing that Lobo does. Like, he smokes. He's that big ass cigar, riding that Harley, and he has a dog too. Not like Crypto. He has a Lobo dog. It was like I think like a pit bull looking giant dog, and his name is Dog, like DAWG, Dog. Like, what up, dog?
I love it. I love it.
And he calls himself he's the main man. Is what I remember Lobo from the animated series, the Superman animated series. Like, he talked like I'm the main man, bounty hunter. But yeah, I like it. I can't wait for it. Anything else you want to add on this one?
I didn't know that I thought he was getting his own thing. So I'm glad to hear it's not that, and that he's coming in as a villain or an anti-hero with Supergirl. I like that more. And I do love the casting.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Evans did it too.
Right.
Who was a fantastic villain than Captain America. But it's like, whatever. But I think this will be good. I think that DC's really enough right now.
Thank you guys for watching our video. I really do appreciate it. Remember, you can support our show by becoming a member or a patron. So click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you'll never miss out on when we go live or post new content. Let's stay connected, grow this community together. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep talking.